So I've been promising this video for a long time now, and it's been a little bit of a delay, but it's basically the Welcome to the Computer Lit Room for 2016-2017. I'll give you a little really quick kind of virtual tour via video of the room and what's different this year from last year. So let's take a tour and see what's up. So last year I won a themes grant, which is a grant from our Education Foundation where you write down what you want for your classroom, and if they like it and they approve it and they think it sounds good, then you win it. So I've been fortunate to win grants a bunch of times in the past. I mean, this is my 15th year, so that's plausible. And I put in for some different kinds of seating and things to kind of upgrade the room. So the first thing that we've got this year is beanbag chairs. So we've got 4 beanbag chairs. Can I get, there we go. Sorry if this makes you feel a little seasick. I have 2 at the other end of the room as well. So if we spin around, all the way in the back of the room, let's take a walk. I have 4 and they're rather large, so there's the other 2. So it's hard to kind of figure out where we're going to keep them in the room, so those are kind of the best places for it right now. The other major thing that's different in the room this year is that the tabletops are wipe-off tables. So I've got little magnetic baskets on each table, and I've painted the surface of the table so that you can write on them. So I'm going to show you this right now. You can actually, the surface of the table, I painted it over the summer, so you can actually write right on it. And I have erasers to erase it away when you're done. So this is really fun for brainstorming and collaborating and sharing ideas and just kind of testing out ideas. These are also really great for when we use our Ozobots. The other big exciting improvement this year from last year is that we now have gadgets or devices at each grade level that they get to use. So last year the big thing was we had Spiros and Makey-Makeys and Little Bits for 8th grade. But this year we have Ozobots for 7th grade, which were also thanks to a grant. And then we have Dot and Dash robots for 6th grade. So I'm going to show you those right now. So my Dot and Dash robots are kind of stashed away right now on the shelf, but they're pretty cool. This is Dash. He's a big robot, and he moves around via remote control, and the head goes up and down, left, right. He lights up, so you can control him all different ways. And then he works in conjunction with Dash, which is this little tiny robot, and they can talk to each other. So when Dash says something or lights up, they have little sensors and things, and they can talk back and forth to each other and do different things. And then they have all sorts of accessories and things. So there's like a launcher and a xylophone and all sorts of other things. I have had to learn how to get everything charged at once. So these great chargers are where you can plug in multiple things are kind of a lifesaver this year. So in 7th grade, our gadget is the Ozobot, and we've got a whole class set of them. They're pretty cute. They're little teeny tiny dome-shaped robots, and those get charged up as well. And they're really cute because you can program them using your Chromebook or an iPad, and they can also follow tracks that you have on paper, or we've actually used them on the wipe-off tables too. And see, they light up and they follow a little path and they'll dance and do all sorts of fancy things. But that's our 7th grade gadget. So all of our gadgets have to do with helping to learn how to do coding. 6th grade Dot and Dash, 7th grade Ozobots, and then 8th grade our innovation stations with Spiros, Makey-Makeys, and Little Bits. So the class next door is showing a video. Hopefully the sound is not picking up because it's a little bit loud, but I'm gonna keep shooting anyways. So the other big improvement to the room this year is my Smartboard. I used to have the Smartboard in the art room, and I was without it for a year, and I really, really missed it because I use it all the time. I like being able to come up to it and like activate things just by touching it, especially when we're browsing the web and going through links and using like Google Classroom and things like that. I find it super helpful. So that's good. I do need to figure out what to do about that. That's where the screen used to be, and it doesn't look so great. So brainstorming. I'll get back to you on that. Here's the big thing that happened over the weekend. We have rocker stools in the computer lit room. If you like to rock in your chair, they literally kind of wobble around. Sometimes they're called wobble stools, that you're a fidgeter, so it kind of helps you to focus because you can rock around in your chair, and now I'm probably making you seasick. So rocker stools are really awesome. I got enough for everybody, so everybody can have their own to sit in. I did grab a couple of regular chairs, so if you absolutely hate them, they're not for you, you do have alternate choices. So stools, tabletops, beanbag chairs, Smartboard, those are all new this year. I still have our same storage space. I love this system. I think it's worked out really well for students to stash all their stuff. I also did get this year lap desks, because if you are sitting in a beanbag chair and you're putting your Chromebook on your lap, it sure is nice to have this surface then that you can put your Chromebook on and a mouse or something like that and be a little bit more comfortable, because the idea here is that students have more choice in their environment and what makes them a better, more engaged worker. So our last really awesome upgrade to the room this year is our iPads. And you can see I've got 8 iPad minis this year. They're used for controlling Dot and Dash, they're used for some of our Ozobot activities, and then we've actually been using them for the Spheros this year because our old iPads are at the point where they don't have the lightning charger connectors, they have the old connectors, and they will no longer take the updated iOS, so that's kind of funny too. So they're kind of maxed out, so we've graduated to using the iPad mini, so that's awesome because they work for every gadget that we have, so they're really getting a lot of good use. About it for new stuff this year. I think that's enough. That's a lot of really good, really great stuff, and we're excited about it, and yeah, this year's gonna be awesome. So